Live from the 6th sub-basement of the Guys, Games, and Beer Twin Towers in Racine, Wisconsin, it's the Guys, Games, and Beer Podcast.
Yeah!
It's a new
Woo!
yeah. They put us deeper.
Yeah, they put us deeper in the basement. They really don't like us.
Yeah, when they said, hey, we're going to give you new digs, I was like, yeah, it's a great
New
idea.
digs, great, we'll get a window.
We just kept going down the
Yeah,
stairs.
you see any windows in this room?
Stairs, down the stairs.
It's that the elevator doesn't go down here that bothers me, you know what I mean?
Beer can't melt steel beams, guys.
That's true. It's absolutely true.
That actually is true.
It can't.
100%.
Well, I don't know. There's probably some beer out there that can do it over time.
I think at least soften it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
right.
Larry, you should pass out tonight's, before we start beer court, you should pass out tonight's libation.
All right. I will do that.
You didn't see on the show notes?
No.
So you get for not reading the show notes.
Why are you giving me two? Oh,
I'll take one.
oh, I thought.
We can give you two anyways.
Yes, we're gonna go old school.
We are going to go old school. Okay.
Now
Let's
see.
go ahead and...
And transition into beer court. Ba-da-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da. Beer court.
All right, so what is on the agenda for beer court?
Okay,
tonight, Larry?
so
An abomination. Oh,
we have. I've talked about it on the show several times. How much I like
Several
STEAMy,
hundred times.
and it's been off the market for a good 10 years, I'd say. And I always wanted it to come back. Well, this year, as most of you probably already know, but if you don't, Miller Coors decided to do a very limited run. At this point, these are almost become like gold. Because it's from my understanding is whatever it was a one drop limited run, so every place that got any, they got one shipment, and that was it. So
Didn't get
they
any
were
more.
sold out. They were done.
Wow.
And I know at least 6 places in Racine that are sold out.
Yeah,
so,
and the Trump administration is actually considering switching to a Zima standard.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
So,
Okay, I've got to ask. Did Miller Coors originally brew Zima? I don't think so.
yes, Miller
did.
Miller owned it.
I did not know that.
And
And it was just Miller 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When I did get a chance. I may have shared this on here before. I did get a chance to talk to the master brewer a few years ago, and I talked to him about Zima. I said, "Hey, I really like Zima."
That's right, you had mentioned that before.
And I said, "Hey, maybe you guys should bring it back." And basically the master brewer told me, "Hey, we go through our recipe box every year, and we have traditionally pulled out Zima and kind of just went, just kind of put it back." And I said, "Well, maybe you should give that a deeper think because, right now you got all these like sodas and
Oh, wait a minute. People, that's not a dog barking in the background. Jonah's got somebody tied up in the rape dungeon, and that's just the noise that happens when you wear a really tight gag. Continue.
yeah." So I said, maybe you should look at it. I mean, you got Red Apple Ale, and you got these ciders.
Oh, I know that noise.
Sodas and stuff. Pallets of maybe a little change. Maybe Zima would be the right time for it. Might have been a little early.
Ryan, your
before.
car's going off.
And
For real? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get
The
that.
valet was banging on the door.
What's that?
The valet was banging on the door. They had to
well, you had to go down 6 flights of stairs.
Yeah, 6 flights of damn. Well, 3 till you get to the elevator.
So anyway, I mused to myself that maybe I had a small hand
In bringing back
in
Zima.
bringing back Zima. So
And yet again, got no damn credit.
and At least he calls it one of my many improbable stories that are actually true.
Oh, thanks. There you go. Baron von Munchausen.
Oh, jeez. Incredible stories.
Of course, I've been drinking a lot of these, so I'll step out of the voting. But
Oh, no, you still have to vote on it.
Don't smell it before you drink it, because it smells like rotten eggs. That's not what it tastes like, but it is what it smells
It does
like.
smell like that.
I never noticed it smell like that before.
No, now that he mentioned it, though.
But I just always drink it.
I agree, it's not as sweet as I remember it.
Yeah, see, I remember this being real sweet.
God. The smell is awful. The taste is fine.
It is the smell.
It,
Maybe
it
it's
has
just
smell.
gotta-
Maybe it's the bottle.
Yeah, maybe if you put it in
Suck
like...
up the
it
bottle
really-
a little bit.
The bottle smells like glass.
Yeah. But it's got an 80s smell to it for some reason. That's weird.
It
Quick,
smells
check
like
the
the
ingredients list. Maybe it has mayo on there.
Yeah, 80s
Yeah.
smell.
I was a little surprised as I was looking at it and did not expect this. 101 calories.
So fairly light.
Fairly light.
Is that 101 or 181? That's 181.
And delicious.
Not so
I was
light.
It was someone I wanted to see.
Yeah, you did
I
that.
wanna see what I wanna
Oh my
see.
god, it's only 101 calories. Wait, I can drink this whole wine. Oh,
Yeah, all right.
not so much.
But I feel like that it does taste like it did back in the 80s. So if you didn't get a chance to try it and you can find it, you should give it a try. And then I would say that you are drinking what was back in the early 90s.
So again, I remember it being sweeter, but that's in comparison to what was out at the time.
I think so. I mean, most people at that time were just drinking straight beer. They were drinking.
Yeah, you
know,
didn't have a lot of
Miller
malt
Well,
beverages available.
straight beer.
Well, you didn't even have a lot of crafts at that time.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, you were drinking Miller High Life
Right,
or Pabst or
right, or
Olympia.
That's what I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
Platts. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they.
Flushmans.
This is the 80s, man. So this came out in the 80s, so
Yeah,
yeah, no.
it was.
I mean,
the
you
90s.
gotta
It
put
was
this.
It was the 90s. I remember because
It was,
one of
like
those.
91 or
It was
something.
it was one of the formative like commercial memories that I have, like from being a child. Like I don't.
Zima?
Let's dream is
Yeah, it
drinking
was
some-
like weird.
That's a weird one to
Well,
have
because-
in
Okay,
memory.
but
Because
let me
they were
explain what
selling
the
it
commercial
as a
was.
few degrees cooler.
Yes. The commercial was this dude sits down on his grandma's couch on a 100-degree day, and she doesn't have air conditioning, and her couch and all of her furniture is covered with that plastic furniture cover crap that old people used to put on their furniture, and he got stuck. But then he grabbed a Zima and drank the Zima, and it cooled him off so much that he was able to get off the couch. I don't know why the fuck
that's
I remember
Robocop,
that
right?
commercial, but I can't remember anyone's names. But I remember that commercial.
And it was because it was a few degrees cooler.
It was.
Okay.
Something different.
And I like it. I do think it's a summer drink. I don't know that I'd want to drink
Yeah,
it
oh, no.
in January or something.
Well, who wants a refreshing citrus beverage in the middle of December? That's crazy talk.
There he does.
You know,
The entire state.
I'm not off put by it. I remember I did not like it when it came out. But then again, I don't drink sweet things. I literally don't drink anything sweet.
Well, and towards the end of the Zima run, Mike's Hard Lemonade and a few of the other lemonade Smirnoff came out, and I remember drinking those, thinking, "Man, this is so sweet."
yeah.
I drink Zima.
This is a lot less sweet than I remember.
Zima. For a while there, you were saying everything was like Zima, so.
Well, I thought I read something too that this was about the time of the clear phase, like a clear beverage. Wasn't
Oh, yeah,
Pepsi
yeah, the
clear
Pepsi
around that
clear.
time?
Oh,
You know,
Crystal
like,
Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi,
wow.
which also was revived this summer, and honestly, I like it better than regular Pepsi. They
Really?
changed the fucking formula.
Wait, isn't it also citrus flavored somewhat?
Crystal Pepsi?
Yeah.
No, it's literally just Pepsi
There's-
without dying.
I think
That's all
Well,
it is. It's a clear
that's
cola.
No
It is.
color caramel added, right?
Yeah. That's it.
But to that, if you look at the recipes of most colas, there's usually some citrus oils in colas.
Okay.
So if you were to wanted to make your own cola, it would be a big thing. Not you personally, but every city.
Well,
had
I
their
mean-
own- every city had their own cola company.
Oh yeah,
That's
Black
true.
Bear in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
What was the one?
Black Bear's still around. I had
Yeah.
I had a Black Bear
Desperation
soda
was
last
one
night.
Kenosha.
Yeah, no, I loved going to these little soda companies and buying there all the local brands, Lake Breeze. I mean, it was just all sorts of.
Dad's root beer. That's a good one. I love Dad's root beer.
Wasn't Dad's national though?
I don't think
Well,
so.
they may have been local to
The,
Southeast.
the,
I think
other,
they're
the only
national
place that
now.
I ever really see them is Woodman's. I don't think I've ever seen them outside of a Woodman's,
No,
frankly.
All right, so I guess it's time to pass verdict on this. You know what? I'm actually going to give it a thumbs up. It's not bad. A summertime drink. Definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, on a hot day, you could probably pound the fuck out of these things. So,
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up
And-
with an asterisk.
And still play a really great game of volleyball.
My asterisk
The Barry
is
Bonds.
when I first popped open a Zima, the first 4 drinks were disgusting. I couldn't stand it, but I was like, I'm going to fucking finish this. But then by the end of it, I was like, alright, it's not so bad. It's literally the only beverage I've ever had that's given me Stockholm Syndrome, which is fucking weird. So there's a little asterisk here. At first, it was like torture.
Side, like, you don't give it a thumbs
I
up.
feel a little vindicated.
I think you're vindicated on this one, Larry. I think you've called Zima right all along, after all these years.
Well,
I'm still
all right. I like it.
I'm still
I liked it when it
average
was
because-
out. I like it now. It's good.
All right, Judge Rob, we got 4 up, 1 sideways.
Well,
Pass
little
verdict.
sideways there.
Pass verdict, Judge Rob.
I don't drink a lot of
Sweet
Malt
stuff.
beverages?
this. Yeah, malt.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And the ones, actually, it's better than some of the other ones I've tried, because some of the other ones I've tried recently are just awful.
Yeah.
I really like the Smirnoff
So compared to
ones.
those,
It's like drinking alcoholic candy.
You know,
On count 1 of impersonating a gin and tonic, I find you guilty. It's a bad damn impersonation as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't have that quinine taste
It
that John
does- yeah.
Miller has, though. So
Yeah.
it's got that going for it.
well, I described it to people as a light gin and
I think it's got that general vibe going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And count 2.
Count 2 is touching me inappropriately on my tonsils. Also, I find you guilty.
We've all touched you inappropriately on your
That's
tonsils.
true.
Heyo.
And I sentence you to drinking.
Mm.
Mmm.
All right,
Death.
you know, actually, I'm going to say, because, again, drinks like this go down a little easy.
I'll be damned,
You never
yeah.
realize the problem, and all of a sudden you realize, geez, I'm going to finish the bottle off. That's,
I need another one.
Yeah.
Now I will throw out a warning on this though, and you guys can chime back some other day. I have noticed, and not enough for me to like stop drinking it, but the next morning I have a weird aftertaste after drinking a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for you smokers, you probably won't mind this. It tastes a little. This is a little bit like almost like a nicotine aftertaste.
No, there you go.
Next
That's not a
morning.
problem.
So if you're a smoker, you
probably don't even notice it.
Yeah, right. Probably won't even notice.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right, so Rob, what's the real topic tonight?
The real topic tonight is obviously the Steam Summer Sale, which we have been not covering in droves, but we cover it every year. So.
Yeah, we do. You know, and again, this goes back down. We cover their 2 big sales a year. You know what we pick up during the Steam sale, because they've got the one in the winter just around Christmas, and they've got this one in the summer. So you know, again, there's still good deals to be found, but we'll talk about that some more as we get going here.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's start with the doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Does it matter? Let's start with the subject. Does it really matter that Steam has these sales anymore?
It's routine, and it's how I pick up a lot of games that I want to play, but don't want to pay $60 or even $40 for.
So you're just not finding any gems that way anymore. You have something you're looking for.
What they've done is they've made a commodity of sales, which is Kohl's did the same thing.
Right.
Kohl's
Constantly sending you that Kohl's cash.
everything was on sale all the time at a certain percentage, and it still is.
let me give you a coupon.
So it's like, what's the point of buying anything at regular price anywhere if Kohl's is going to have it on sale all the time? Well, other people do that now too.
Yeah, and Steam, you're right, Steam is that exact same model.
Yeah.
There's stuff on sale all the time on Steam.
Mhm.
I mean, all the time. Before, when Steam was just starting out, the Steam sales were really quite dramatic, because normally everything was fairly expensive and they didn't have a lot of other sales and money off. And all of a sudden the Steam sale would come around, and like you said, you get 40% off, 60% off, and like, holy crap.
Yeah.
No,
What a sale!
They've got sales going on all the time. You're right. It's very much like a Kohl's model.
Right, and just like in other industries where they've made a commodity out of sale prices, other vendors are following suit. I mean, EA has been timing their sales around the Steam Summer Sale. Microsoft on their Xbox store is timing their sales around the same time that Steam is. So
Oculus did about the same thing too.
Oh no, yeah, that's exactly. I literally, when I picked up wands for the Oculus, I got the Gear VR. Oculus had their sale, same time Steam Summer Sale was running, and they were selling a whole bunch of VR stuff on sale.
You know, I think you can get this analogy. So, going back to the movie The Crow.
Oh no, wrong
wait,
with the Crow.
Wait. Going back to the movie.
Wait a minute, we're drinking Zima and talking about The Crow. Why does
We are definitely in the 90s.
God,
Am I 8? Why am I drinking this then?
So the head gang guy, his gang was all
Spoilers!
getting ready for how excited they were for Hell Day, which
Devil's
they
Night, yeah.
Devil's Night they invented, and but he just had a little, a hazy, just a blah to it, because he goes in the big speech about how you have an idea and it becomes an event and then it becomes an institution and now it's just an institution.
You gotta admit though, that speech is actually quite good. Because he's right!
Right, and that's how I feel about the Steam sale. It's just an institution now. It's
Well, that's actually
it's not an
no.
event, it's
That's a very good. We should put that clip in when he described that, because now that you mentioned it, that's exactly what it is. Used to be arson was fun. Now everybody's doing arson. It's no longer fun.
Right. Larry basically took the thing that I said and made it about arson. So
Yes,
that's it.
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He does like arson, though.
I mean, who doesn't? But everyone's fucking doing it now.
Exactly.
I just wanted that image of the guy just lamenting
Yeah.
how the loss of his great idea and how it was this event and how, because the acting in it is really good.
Oh, the acting is good.
And it's just like, sure, I'll burn some stuff.
It's just the heart's not in it
I'll
anymore.
buy
Yeah.
something on Steam. I'll look at it.
That's how I felt this time. I didn't really buy anything on the Steam sale until today.
Yeah.
So,
But that's it. You really didn't. Everything was kind of like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Again, most of the stuff, a lot of us already owned. The stuff that was on sale. So
Sales,
I guess.
sales still active, or
there was some stuff still on sale. I
okay,
think.
but it kind of.
I know it ends today, or ended today.
Yeah.
Steam.
So, timely podcast, of course.
Well,
That's
yeah.
what
All you will watch this after the Steam.
We
sale
always
is over.
are.
But it doesn't matter because we've already done our buying. So
Because
it's
you
okay.
can get a free game on Fridays. Oh,
That's right.
That's
And
right.
actually, I did not give away a game today because we were broadcasting a day late. But I want to give our people who actually watch us live a chance to get the game first. We'll give a free game away tomorrow on Twitter. I will say that at the end of the show again. Woohoo. Woohoo. I thought about doing it today, and I thought, no, something, let's watch us live. Get that first crack at it.
I kind of miss when we put codes like right in the,
Well, we'll
right up to the camera.
we can start doing that again.
Yeah. Not that lazy.
We've been-
I mean, I'm
yeah.
pretty lazy. But
Yeah, we again, it's...
So if you're watching us live, suddenly we just hold up a code,
Yeah, well, we did that a few times, where we actually literally physically wrote the code on a piece of paper and
I
held it
kind of
up.
like that. That's some old school charm.
It did have some little old school charm. So, again, besides that point, the fact that, again, it's kind of, like you guys said, it's become an institution, it's become so normal. I mean, is there a place for it still? I mean,
I think
Kohl's does their model and does fairly well with it by having all the sales all the time. When we talk about Kohl's, most of you guys will know, but some of our international audience won't know. Kohl's is a department store chain located in the U.S., heavy in the Midwest and the East Coast, not so much out west. And literally, everything is overpriced. You walk in that store, if you read the retail price, it's like,
Very-
what the hell is going to pay for that?
We're a little in the weeds, but basically they took the jewelry store model of pricing,
Right.
which is to double the price of everything and then put it on sale for half.
Right, so you think you're getting some deal. You're actually paying what
You
it's
saved
worth.
$6,000 today.
No, and that's, I love people, and then they do all these rebates and Kohl's Cash and all this other stuff. It really is scam.
I fall for it every time.
But I gotta tell you, sometimes you get aggressive enough between the Kohl's Cash and you start putting all those things together, and all of a sudden they're paying you $5. That's
Well, that's aggressive, Larry. That's really aggressive. So, like Matt was saying, Steam's kind of adopted this model where they're always having sales. I mean, the Steam sales are nice, but they're literally always having sales.
well, and I didn't notice early. No, I wasn't on there every day to notice. Maybe others can correct me. One of the first Steam sales I ever looked at, there was, the Steam sale is a week or 2 weeks or however long.
Yeah.
Right.
But, okay, they had almost like blue light special sales.
Right.
Where it was like a 4-hour
Pop-up
sale
sales.
just in this window.
They did, yes.
Yep.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they do not.
It's
I
basically
think-
everything is on sale for the whole.
Right.
Which I kind of don't like. I don't like there's some
I
excitement.
kind of liked it when you got the pop-up messages, hey, this is on sale now, this is on sale now. And you did have to pay a little more attention to it. I understand
It's
some
kind of
people
made
like it, but
sort of a game to itself, you know?
Yeah, the thing is, it's not engaging when everything is just on sale for a week.
yeah, no, that's it.
Like I used to get excited about like, okay, I'm looking for this game on.
When it pops up, right?
I'll check every a couple times a day to see if it's on sale, and oh god, it's on sale! I need to buy it now. Like, and you don't have that anymore. Like I literally just waited until today and was like, bloop bloop, pay, and that was it.
But it might have been some of those pop-ups. It was on sale, but it was at 20%. But it popped up for 4 hours at 40%.
Which happened
Right.
very often,
You know,
too,
and
which
it
is
was
very
like,
cool.
oh
as
yeah,
well.
you know. So you kind of be watching. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that.
They
But
did
let's
have
see
me
if they-
feeling like a fool every once in a while. It's like,
Yeah,
I
bought
got
it
it
was
was 20% off.
yeah.
I was like, yeah, you should have waited until today because it's 40% off.
Sucker!
Yeah.
Then everyone
Everyone
called and said they got the wrong price. And their customer service.
Yeah,
was
the customer
on the phone all day.
service was out of control there.
And that's probably part of
Fine,
they got
we'll
rid
give
of
it
that.
to you, sucker.
Well, they also had,
I mean, really.
they used to have the games built into the sale too, didn't they? Like they'd have some kind of like activity where people could
They
like,
do.
Well, they still
No,
have the
there's
stickers
other
and
cards
cards
and
and
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
this game would be on a better sale than that one, or
I also think they
Yeah.
have more bundle deals than they have nowadays during the sale. They used to have a Steam sale when it first started out, tons of bundle packages available. And I don't see a whole lot of bundles going on, if any. I can't remember seeing any bundles in this last one.
They do a lot of bundles per franchise.
Yeah.
They don't really advertise them because they don't make as much money on them.
Yeah, well, but that's what used to be a big thing about Steam sale was I'd buy bundles, and not just
Oh,
franchise bundles. It was like all these weird games that you may not normally pick up, but hell, it's part of this bundle for $5. I'll buy the $5 bundle. Yeah,
I've got like
70% was crap.
Yeah.
But you know something? You tried games you may not normally pick up or buy that way.
yeah, I've
It
got
is a
like
crap.
fucking 20 Star Wars games in my Steam because like one Steam sale, it was like you can get every Star Wars game that's ever fucking existed basically
Dark Forces for
$50,
$2.99.
and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! And so, like, shit like that used to happen, and that was awesome. But,
You know what? I almost pulled the trigger on that same deal. I
yeah.
was like,
Star Wars.
but I kind of looked around my room and all these boxes of most of those games. I'm like,
Yeah, see, here's
I'm
the thing.
just
I did
rebuying
not.
the games I own.
Well, and that's what they're trying to get people to do that, too.
Yeah.
No,
And really,
they
we're only
reskin
renting.
Dark
If Steam ever
Forces?
goes belly
No
up,
side
we all
points.
lose our games.
Well, some of them.
Who-
I mean, it
who-
depends if you download them.
Who would?
Yeah,
And
who
which
would-
ones are.
All right,
These
I'd
guys
pay
keep track.
$15 for a updated graphics version of Dark Forces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
that. They do that kind of stuff. I mean, I've got a couple of updated games that were pretty good. I played like 2 of them.
Well, I
Sounds like
meant,
more
Yeah.
than what I've played.
Bundle of 30 games.
Yeah.
Play
Right.
3.
So you're right. The
I
thing
played
is
one.
now they do the bundles and they just don't advertise them anymore.
Right.
They're not part of the Steam sale. Part of the, again, what I found the charm. So if you guys have
It's the
watched
charm.
we've railed on Steam sales for the last couple of times we've reviewed them. And again, we're not saying they're bad. It's just, I think they've lost a lot of what they were.
Yeah,
I
they're
think,
boring.
Yeah.
And my problem with the Steam Summer Sale and the Winter Sale as well is it makes people feel like the games are only worth their sale price.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Because they're always on all the time.
Because like games are sold at $60 brand new for a AAA title, which a lot of money goes into making that. A lot of 80-hour weeks. Like these games have multi-million-dollar budgets. I
they
totally
might have
get
300-400 people working on it.
but like these organized events of like week, or fortnight-long sales have trained me not to give a shit about $60 games. I give a shit about Game of the Year edition games that cost $20 less than that but have more content. So basically the Steam Summer Sale has made me a more patient person when it comes to buying games.
That's a good point.
I've bought maybe 3 games on release day for full price in the last 4 or 5 years. Borderlands 2, Fallout 4, Mass Effect Andromeda. That's it.
Yeah, although you just wait.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so that's, I don't know what point that's for. Is that, so it still is important to us? Not good for the developer?
I'm saying I would go
Yeah.
not good for the developer.
Not good for the developers. It commoditizes the entire industry. Like, these are all commodities. Look at how much we can cut the prices on these items, and you can still get the same thing as if you bought it the day that it launched for $60. Now, price drops are normal over time after they get their initial, burst of popularity. But there was a time where games would stay at their full $6 price point for a year and a half.
Yeah,
Now they're waiting 6 months before dropping the price. Or
yeah,
putting it
because
on
somebody's
sale.
gonna have a sale on it.
Well, I think too, and it's just kind of the nature of the competition now. I mean, it's not like you're going to the store anymore and picking it up. You're seeing
Exactly.
these things every day,
Mhm.
and they're probably doing way greater bulk now. I imagine than they were when everything
Yeah.
was physical.
Well, yeah,
The people that are interested.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right
you
away.
used to buy a game, and, well, I mean, for me, it was, you bought a game, that was,
Then you
a
bought a
good
game.
month or 2 months that you were
Entertained.
entertained. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just stuck with it because, well, you couldn't afford another one, or there wasn't another one that you were really interested out yet. So I think you're right about the volume, that,
Yeah.
and for me, I mean, I'll throw $5 at just about any game,
which is what
Yeah. Anal probe, the roguelike. Yep, I'm in it. I'm in it.
I mean, hey,
Rob's actually got it and has played it.
So that means you only have one life, right?
You only get one life.
That's
It's actually 2 parts. All
And-
in.
this
and
might
the
look
probe,
pretty good.
and the probe is procedurally generated.
Yes.
So
procedurally generated butt play.
What the heck was, I was playing a Atari 2600 game, and you only get one life, and it was procedurally generated, and I'm like, holy crap, it's a roguelike! And then some douche said, it's a roguelike. Yeah, you fucking douche. Anyway. Off of that.
I guess we should probably talk about what we actually picked up during the Steam sale.
Sure.
Now that we've badmouthed the Steam sale.
Well, we've bad
Now we can talk about how.
Honestly,
what
I
we
think the
got.
last 4 sales we've badmouthed.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm not
yeah.
gonna say badmouth.
You're right. I
But
think,
like,
We're just unimpressed.
Yeah.
I think
it's
this
a
one-
shame.
It's fair.
I think
It's
this one
fair.
for me was one of the best ones in a while.
Really?
It's actually,
Okay.
it actually had a lot I was looking for.
I didn't see anything I was looking for.
Eh.
well, I mean, there
I
were
just bought a
things that
house,
were on
like, there
sale
was stuff
that
where it's like,
I did go, oh, if I didn't already own that.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Like,
that's
for example,
well, right, and that's another problem. We're
I
all getting
saw-
to the point where we have 150 games in our library, and it's like we actually had to wait for games to come out now. Well, only 150 for me.
Are you below?
Better,
Yeah,
better put a
we're-
0 on that and add another 500.
I was gonna say, are you below
Yeah.
200 yet, or 1,200 yet?
Oh, I think I broke 2,000.
yeah. Again, you start looking
Read
at your
Indie
library, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I got a little few too many in here.
But,
I mean, I look at my library some days. It's like, oh, I really
How
should
is
probably
this
play
crap?
some of this stuff.
Yeah, I actually,
Good deal.
It's a great deal.
Yeah.
Rocket League was 40% off, and I was
See?
like, that's a steal, and it's
Oh,
like
the game was
$5
already
for it.
only $20, yeah.
Yeah, but it was,
It was
so
a
it was like
steal
12
anyway.
bucks. It
Yeah,
was
like I
like,
said,
that's
exactly.
a great game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so there were a few things I looked at.
You do find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocket League was about a year and a half ago that came out, right?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. So, all right. So, well, who wants to start with what they got?
Mine's easy.
All right. Well, let's start with yours then.
Absolutely nothing.
You didn't buy anything this year.
When I looked at the games,
William!
Almost me.
here's
until
my
today.
thing. When I looked at the games I had not played yet, I'm like, there's a lot of games here I could play that I bought last time or the time before that I haven't even loaded.
Yep.
So I figure, why not just wait, play these games, then maybe wait for the next sale.
Well, I feel
If
like
I do that, then it's
I feel like you're gonna wait forever because you're
Probably.
gonna go.
I totally
Yeah.
understand that feeling, but if I ever actually listened to that, I would never ever buy new games.
Mhm.
Because my problem is I just play the same games over and over again because I know I like them.
Yeah, when you
So,
stop
That is
playing-
messed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
You come
It's
back
like, time to play the Mass Effect series again.
just playing more Killing
I just
Floor.
booted that up again.
Not even Killing Floor 2.
No. Just Killing Floor. It's funny because Killing Floor 2 is a great game, but I still just play Killing Floor 1.
Yeah, no, you know, what,
I don't care.
didn't they just re-release that, Killing Floor 1, as
That's a
a,
giveaway.
as a giveaway, exactly, because they were about to release the finalized version of Killing Floor 2, and Killing Floor 1 is just a solid freaking game.
Right, so now you bought Killing. I think we all bought Killing Floor 2 like the day it came out.
Yes, we did.
And we all just played Killing Floor 1.
What? Yeah, well, Killing Floor 2 didn't add that much.
So I know what you're saying about like,
I mean,
oh,
it's
I have
great.
all these
Yeah.
games and I just keep
About it.
playing the same one. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's arguably a superior game. It's just that I just like Killing Floor so much, I don't want to switch.
Yeah, well, again, you didn't gain that much by going to Killing Floor 2. Better graphics, most definitely.
Yeah,
But there was,
sometimes that's it.
yeah, but that's all it was. I mean, there really wasn't all that much
Yeah,
more.
you can see little chunks when you do a headshot.
Yeah, exactly. It just wasn't all that much more. All right, well, I guess I'm going to go next then. So, again, I've been out of VR kit these last, probably a year. So I ended up picking what's called a game called VR Swing. It's like a table tennis game.
Oh, I was thinking it was like one of those games where you had to like.
But
swing on a
now you
pole.
got the hand control.
Oh, no, wait a minute, though. Here's the thing. I don't have it for my Oculus. I have it for my Gear VR. But here's the cool part about VR Swing. Your phone becomes your paddle. It literally syncs up to that, and you use that to control the paddle. So,
Nice.
So are you sure that we're
Don't
not
do that.
talking about the kind of game where you drop your keys into a bowl at the beginning
no,
of the party?
I'm thinking you shoot your phone across the room is what happens.
Gonna need to get one of those wrist
Yeah,
straps
honestly,
for the Wiimote.
I'm thinking again, it does. It works with the Xbox controller and a few other things too. But here's the thing: my VR gears are both my Oculus are both DK2s. I don't have a commercial version. I'm going to buy a commercial version. I just haven't went out and grabbed one yet in my copious spare time. I feel like I got so much other.
But you, oh boy.
Yeah.
But, I
He's
yeah, I know. You got the hand controller
For my Gear VR. So
Gear
I got the
VR.
Samsung Gear VR.
Yeah, it's a shame that in some ways that, like, how much great would Steam be if it could like play in the phone party? Like, okay, you buy a VR game on Steam and
Right.
it can be used on your Oculus or your VR gear, like that.
Oh,
know?
you mean mobile?
Right.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I mean, you
So-
generally get the Oculus and the
Right, there is some
The
crossover.
Vive
There
version.
is some cross on that, right? Oculus and Vive.
Yeah,
They don't do Gear, but I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised because Oculus owns Gear VR. They're partnering with Samsung on that. They're doing all the development.
And it's mobile. I mean, it's a different
Right.
platform.
It-
Yeah.
Right.
There's only so much power.
Well,
Yeah.
keep talking, nobody explodes. Runs on all three systems.
Yeah.
Great game too.
So how many times do you have to buy it? For each one? Or?
Yeah, right now.
Well, one for the two, and then one for
Right.
the one. Yeah.
You can buy the one that
Which
works
is
on
how
the Gear.
like mobile and PC is
Right.
anyways right now.
Exactly. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
one
no
of
matter
those.
what-
That's
I don't
one
think
of
that's
those
what
These
you're
games
deals.
aren't going to be merging anytime soon.
That's one of those
Yeah.
deals
Revenue
that probably
streams.
should have been like just a small upcharge
and
for
you
the
get,
third one.
yeah, it would have been nice actually.
You know,
Because again, great game. But again,
But no, you bring up a point. You have basically new gear that you need support on. Like you don't have like 1,000.
Yes,
you may have
VR.
1,000 PC games, but you don't have 1,000
VR games.
VR games.
yeah, my VR collection's getting up there. So
They have a separate section, but not everything that's VR shows up.
no, that's the other thing. On Steam, that's the one thing you have to always search by the system you're running because not everything shows up in your VR.
Yeah.
It'll show up in your library and not be in the VR section. So when you bring your library up, if you own VR equipment, it lists that normally separately. Not everything though. Very often it'll be up in the normal list, even though it's a VR game. So it's not. That's something they. they
weird.
kind of have done. They really they have their own.
They're trying.
Right, they have their own front end for their VR games instead of using the Oculus front
It's
end.
Are they
glorious
expecting
mess,
to like
though.
buy it on their VR equipment? Like, I'm just doing
No,
everything.
no. Surprisingly enough, though, the new Gear VR store, yeah, it's all set up so you can purchase and everything quite conveniently from your headset. They've done again. That's what I've always talked about. Samsung and Oculus, they're rocking that. They have got such a great market going there. They're pricing the things at the right price.
I'm not impressed with Steam's VR
No,
setup so far.
no, their
I don't
VR
like the
setup
fact that I've got to recalibrate everything for it, and
It's not good.
I'll grab one. Thanks. It's not. It's not a mature calibration
No,
system.
it's
It
not
doesn't
even
work
it's
very
not even a
well.
mature front end.
I mean, I've got you.
Everyone's still trying to find their feet.
My living room is huge.
The hardware's there, but the UX is not.
And I have a hard time calibrating it. Now you see my living room; it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I have a ridiculously large
the
living
VR?
room.
Yeah.
Or,
My Oculus, I have a very hard time in Steam. I don't have a problem with the Oculus, but I have a problem in Steam getting it calibrated. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just I have almost nothing in that room.
Again, I'm thinking right now, and I suspect
That's why it's so hard.
I think the Gear, I'm sorry, I think the Oculus support and Vive support they have is
It's so big.
An
weak.
afterthought. It's
Yeah.
weak. I just don't think they're putting
They
any
need to work on
development into it. If they want to, yes. I still think, again, looking at what Samsung and Oculus are doing, I think Steam would be very wise to concentrate on that a little bit because, boy, the front thing.
Or building their interface somehow.
The Samsung experience has gotten amazing for the VR.
Well,
I was an early adopter of the Gear VR.
Yeah, I gotta
And
tell
the first
I'm almost more
generation
like
was
tempted
little-
to get that than I am to because I like it's all wireless and it's all
Well, that too. It's portable.
Portable.
And there's again, yes, you lose the I'm moving around the room thing, but you know something? Most first-person shooters and stuff don't suffer from that.
That is absolutely.
You got a chance to try out some of those new gun games I picked up recently with that new motion controller. They've got their new motion controller which I've got in my car, so I didn't bring it out.
Well,
And
and
it's $30, and it's really good. I'm playing a new game called Wands. which is
Well-
a magic dueling game.
Nice.
Oh, it's amazing.
Is that the Harry
you're
Potter?
right.
one?
You're pretty
No,
much
no, they haven't Harry Potter
your
one.
character's
I
pretty
know
much
about
standing
Harry
in place
Potter.
or on a rail.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I mean, when you're comparing it, you can't say you're comparing that to the DK2. You're really doing a Vive comparison, and that's like an $800 system compared to a couple hundred. So
Yeah, not even a couple hundred. Seriously.
Yeah, DK2.
If you have a phone that supports it, Galaxy 5, 6, 7. 5? Or just 6 and 7?
Does it have to be Galaxy?
It has to be Samsung. I do know there's hacks for it, but if
Yeah.
you just want to use it out of the
Yeah, I've done some VR on this thing, and it's not.
Yeah, if
it's
you
it's
just-
definitely not to the level.
if
of
you
what
just
you're
want to
doing on
use
yours.
it out of the box, use this.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's only the 6 and 7. I don't think the 5 does it. I think it's 5. I think it's 6 and 7 that do it. And the thing is, if you already have the phone, you're talking sub 150 to get in, including a controller.
Yeah. That's
You know,
probably
and
why Six Flags bought a whole bunch of them and
And
used
yeah,
it on their
on a
rides.
roller coaster.
That is 100% why I really wish Google would get into their Daydream game and really actually fucking give Samsung and Oculus some competition in this space. Because, like, the Daydream headset is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it's super comfortable. Basically, anyone can wear it. And, like,
Yeah,
so
it
when
works with, like, almost any phone. It's ridiculous.
When Google
Yeah, sorry.
Apple will
bought,
get into the game any day now.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that'll be a-
don't hold your breath.
when Google
It's gonna be
bought,
amazing,
boy,
though.
that was big news.
Nobody's
and
ever done it
we did
before.
that on our podcast.
Yeah.
Right. That's what
Well,
they're saying
The,
5 years later.
but you're saying what they ended up doing is they developed maybe like a lower version of an Oculus and it's out there, but
No,
they prototyped it, but it's not out.
No.
But Google, I'm talking.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
It's not prototyped.
No,
It's production. It's out there in the world right now.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah, but they're just
They're-
not pushing it enough.
No,
they're
or
just
developing.
trying to-
They need to do more development.
They need to do more development, and they need to do better advertising for it.
And I mean, they released it to the wild, and there was a lot of cheap cheap
knockoffs.
cheap knockoffs.
Yeah, and
Really
like from what I
good.
understand, like they like
Well, the
Google
Google
developed
Glass
a
stuff is
motion,
interesting.
a
It's
one
good,
button
but
motion
it's not
controller
great.
to go with.
It's
it.
not
Yeah,
the
that works
same.
fairly well. From what
That-
I've seen on the
yeah,
video.
from what I understand, it's a really excellent controller that just is. It works with the Daydream, works with your Daydream setup,
Yeah.
and that Harry Potter VR game, like launched with Daydream. That was the whole point, and I haven't fucking heard word one about it since.
Yeah, and you
It's
should.
because Google doesn't know how to fucking advertise. Google, goddammit! How the fuck do you not know how to advertise?
All right, well,
You're in advertising!
I would think they'd be really good at advertising.
all right, well, let's
You
let's,
would, wouldn't you?
let's bring this
Well, I
back.
gotta tell you, that's
Sorry,
not
I
the
got
subject
really-
today, how terrible Google is at advertising.
It was impressive how
Yeah,
bad.
we're gonna kind
As
of
a
nail down
company who
everybody.
owns, who made their fortune on
Everybody
advertising.
sucks today.
Yeah, everybody sucks.
Except SEMA.
All right, yeah, sure.
All right, Zima, apparently, Zima came out on top.
So, Larry, what did you pick up?
I didn't.
You didn't.
Yeah.
No, and then there's
Well, like
one.
you said, every-
Now
you had
there was something I've been watching. It's one of those things where I just realized I just wouldn't do it. So I've had a game on my Steam wish list for a little while, the Tabletop Simulator. And,
yes. I
yeah.
have it on my wish list too.
Which is like, essentially
For
this,
D&D.
well, it's a sandbox. You can create
Yeah.
any game in the world. There's
Yeah.
tons of pieces. You can make up a game. You could, you have some chess pieces and make up a game on, for a chess piece. And I used to do that when I was younger, and stuff. And then you can, send those to other people who have it. You can send, I
Share your
created the game and now I can share it out, and you can share it out on Steam and that. And it's
Yeah.
really interesting. And I think it normally runs about $20. And
Half off right now. on Steam.
Normally when it's on sale, other than this sale, it has always been $14.99. So this is the deepest cut that I've ever seen it at. And so I'm like, I should totally buy this. But then I just realized, God, it's a lot of work. I'm just not going to do it.
I guess you can
Just
do it in
not
other
gonna
people's
do
games.
it.
Maybe that's.
I mean, it is fun because you could like set up a table and stuff, and your buddy, you guys can start playing, and if one of you gets mad, you can flip the table, and stuff like that, I mean, it seems like a really neat thing, and I haven't actually played it, but I feel like it would be really super cool. But I should just buy it and just
Bite the bullets. Well, if you
nut
do
up
it,
a little.
I mean,
And,
it's
Or
good
now.
I think it's
Yeah.
still on sale, correct?
Yeah.
It's
At
still
least
on sale.
according to.
all right, well, I'll buy it when I go home.
Go home and bite the bullet.
I'll go home and buy it, and I'll put up some weird thing about with chess pieces, and it'll work great.
And then everyone can play Larry's game.
Exactly.
Everyone who also spent $10 on Tabletop Simulator.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Hey, it's a steal right now.
How about
The
you, Matt?
first published G2 game.
Well, the first game that I bought during the summer sale was during towards the end of mine and Aaron's housewarming party a couple weekends ago.
So wait, you were having a bunch of guests over,
You're like,
and you
I'm gonna go
tore
to the
yourself
PC.
away. Sorry,
I'm gonna go play
I gotta
some
go buy
games
some
now.
stuff
No,
on Steam
no.
right now.
You're on.
We were gonna have a fire in the backyard, but a storm was rolling in, so we put everything in the backyard away and came inside. And we were like, well, why don't we play?
That's the day I got
Jackbox game?
super sick. of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like
Yeah.
on my back for days.
yeah. You were. You didn't seem yourself.
I was like really sick.
I was not out of town.
So, yeah, so you picked up a Jackbox?
We
That's a good
we were
thing
like,
to
well,
pick
why don't we play some of the Jackbox games? I have one or two, and then everyone was like, I really want to play the what is it? Murder movie trivia or something like that, which is in the Jackbox 3 party pack. And I was like, well, I don't have that one yet. And I was like,
Sons of bitches.
it's the fucking Steam summer sale right now. That's going to be discounted. And sure as shit it was. I was like, hang on, guys. Let me buy this real quick. Cha-ching! Okay, let's play.
5-minute downloader later, we were set.
Oh, less than that. It was only 700 megs.
That's tiny.
Yeah.
Wow,
Um,
remember when that would have been impossible? Possible.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I remember they made a Windows version of Bomberman that was it was 5 gigs, and I was like, "This is ridiculous! It's a quarter of my hard drive. What the hell are you bastards thinking? That's unconscionable."
Now I'm moving fucking 50 gig games back and
Yeah,
forth to
yeah.
SSD in my hard drive. And then the other things that I picked up were today I was at work using the bathroom. So, of course, I have my phone out.
Five things on the Steam
Who doesn't?
I gotta tell you,
So I was just
that was
scrolling
an
through
extra
the
sale.
Steam.
Those who don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom.
Well, I wasn't doing it at my
I go
desk.
there, I
I'm
shit.
responsible.
I'm not proud of my phone.
Well, you're gotta be the only people that
Oh,
figure
no.
this.
I'm thinking,
I think that's
I
a
can
commercial
guarantee it.
somewhere.
Somebody in the comments should shut up on
Well,
this.
I'm taking a good Steam.
Anyway,
I'm on the Steam sale.
anyways, while I was taking a dump and looking at my phone, I pulled up the Steam store list and was looking through games, and I was like, oh, the sniper games are on sale. How on sale are they? Oh, Sniper 1 is $3.
Oh,
Sniper 3 is $12.49. I'm gonna buy those. So I did. I was like,
What happened to
15 bucks.
Sniper 2?
I have Sniper V2 already.
Oh, okay.
I fucking love that game. Which is why I
I
wanted
only
1
do
and
like
3.
I only do the zombie ones.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I mean, I imagine they are, but there's
I've got them all, but I only play the. I played through them.
I mean, as
they're-
far as I'm concerned,
good.
there's no greater feeling than fucking shooting a Nazi right through the brain.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I go for the
testes.
sniper games.
This is testes.
Well, that's true.
Especially
I
if
do
it's
love
zombie
those
Nazis.
X-ray shots
Yeah.
when you get them right in the fucking balls. Just
That's true.
bullet starts
Damn, it's a
bouncing
good
around my
game.
crotch. So good.
So underrated.
So I
Shooting
picked up the sniper
zombie
games.
Nazis in the snow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
You
too.
get to do it. You do get to do it. It's fun.
That reminds me, I need to pick up Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Yeah, I picked it up. Wait, no, I picked up the old
Wait,
one. I picked
is-
up the new one
is
too.
that like a Star
There's
Wars
Wolfenstein: The Old
crossover?
Blood. I picked that
Oh
one
yeah,
up.
that was like the prequel that
Yeah.
came after it. Yeah,
That's good.
I need to get both of those.
Both of
'cause
them are good. So
I just, I want to. I need more Nazi killing in my life, frankly.
I think most people do,
Yeah.
except Nazis, I guess. But
Right, but they're
But they have
they're
a
too busy
terrible
being
lobbyist
president-elected
group,
to
so
worry about us.
we don't have to worry about that.
yeah,
Kind of like pirates don't have a good lobbyist group. So you can
apparently
tease-
they do have.
you
a
can
good
tease
lobbyist
them.
group.
yeah,
But
because
anyway.
they got rid of the winch sale at
They're gonna,
at Disney.
No, the zombie. I mean, the pirates were fine with that.
Yes, but they didn't have a good lobbyist group because
That's
they
what I'm
got rid
saying.
of
Pirates
sale.
don't have a good
Yeah.
lobbyist group, or they'd have kept the witch.
I'm not saying the Nazis do. But anyway,
All right. We're going down that rabbit hole again. Rob, how about
let's get
you?
off of that one.
The Nazi winch sail rabbit hole.
I went a little That said, I mean, I picked up the Oculus recently,
Right.
so I did pick up the production Oculus Rift, and so I've been picking stuff up for that. My kid's been recommending stuff, so I've been picking up stuff he's recommended. Plus, he recommended some other games. He recommended Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor, and I've been watching him play, and it looks really good. So I did
See,
pick it up.
my-
I am not a person who plays those games. I don't know why. I'm really
Action
weird. No,
First-
it's movie translation games. For
Yeah.
some reason.
Sure.
You know what? The
I don't
one
think
is,
they do.
I gotta tell you one
But it
thing.
looks
My
good.
fear of those kinds of things is, I don't want to retell the story. I don't need the story retold me. I want a new story in that environment, and most movie ones are not that.
Shadow of Mordor is, which is
Yeah, apparently
That's what I
it's
was
more
gonna
story. I was watching
ask.
Joe
That's
play
what I
it.
was gonna
Yeah.
ask.
It's its own standalone story
Yeah.
based on the universe. I love this game.
$4 right now?
Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, I picked it up for
Yeah.
$4.
Yeah, $4?
for today.
Still on sale for $4.
All right.
It's
Now I'm up to 14.
Since it's under recommended.
All right, hold on.
Now I'm up to 14.
Did you like the Arkham Asylum games?
I
That comes out for
I
$4.
played
Um,
I played
while we're here.
some of the first one. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay,
I
the
just got busy with
combat
other
is
things.
exactly like that, except easier.
Yeah, that's what I see. He's
Yeah.
not doing
What
with,
is it? Is it
with a
is
gamepad
it action
either. He's playing
combat?
with the
Yeah.
Like
Like Batman Arkham Asylum and
Skyrim,
Arkham City.
and, you know.
Yeah, he's
No,
been playing
not
with
like
the keyboard. though.
Skyrim. It's third person only, and it's got this like you get a group of mobs gathered around you, and you're literally just bouncing back and forth and countering
And
into
beating
your
the crap
special
out of
moves, like and getting like combos.
It's like a modernized Baldur's Gate kind of.
Yeah, more or less.
It's a modernized Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is.
I could
That's
see
fair
that.
enough.
But it's
I've always
it's
argued
fun.
that third person is a truer first person than a first person is.
I mean, it definitely gives you a
Because-
wider field of view that you have as a first
Right,
person.
and I have peripheral vision.
In the real world.
In the real world, I
Okay,
have
his
peripheral
words
vision.
may not have made sense
But yeah,
in the way they
but
were,
then
but
again,
it's correct.
Then again, then again. I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay, well, I just picked it up.
I know what all
There
those
you go.
words mean, just not in the
Hey,
order you
like
said.
you said, it's $4 still. So
That's, you know, it looks,
Have I got
it looks
$4?
good graphics.
That's a game
I
I
get
don't
it over
feel
you.
paying $40 for when I originally bought it. I got the Game of the Year edition like a year after it had come out in the sale. It was $40 for the Game of the Year edition. I was like, fuck yeah!
Now the part of the reason that
The reason
I might
it's so
have
discounted is they want you to buy Shadow
veered
of War.
away
Of
a
course.
little bit from the PC version is that I for that kind of game, because I know it was a port, I know it was on console systems, I would want full control.
It's fully controller compatible. Before I
Nice.
had the Steam controller, I was playing on a 360 controller natively.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so
And
what else did you get?
And frankly, I think it plays better on the controller natively.
Oh, Game of the Year is $10.
yeah.
It's like
Or
that.
the
I got Quiver, which is a VR game. It's based off of that archery game, that
I
the
knew it was gonna
castle,
be an archery
the
game.
castle
Yeah.
game. It's a VR game, so it's based on that. I haven't actually tried it yet, but the reviews are fabulous for it, and I really like the archery game, though I'm terrible at it. Looks
The
good.
archery game?
The archery game.
The archery game.
There's in VR labs. VR labs like
Is it
Steam's
supported by
VR
Ohio
thing.
State
Yeah,
University?
it is. Yes, it is. Absolutely
The
is.
archery game.
It is the official archery game of archers everywhere. Yeah.
Archers everywhere, feel free to send your email to complaints@guysgames.net and address
No,
that
Archers,
either
no.
consent or we don't read.
And where was that?
That
I'm
mailbox.
an archer, and I would like to complain.
Every guy's games of your
Damn Archers!
email works.
Yeah.
Everyone. Every single one.
Okay, what else?
Arizona Sunshine, which is also a VR game, which is zombie apocalypse shooting game. It's kind of a westernish type of thing. It is fun. Actually like it quite a bit. The weird thing is, and that's a problem with VR, which is not really a problem with the game. It does it as well as it can, but it's movement is always the problem. with
Yeah.
VR. And it uses it's kind of like you know how Diablo moves where you click on something and you move. It's kind of like that movement, but it's real time, first person shooting. So you have some difficulty with it. It's not bad though because the game is so engrossing because it really does feel like you're there. It doesn't.
Yeah, but isn't-
And you're searching in
Diablo,
cars.
right?
You like
And
grab
that's the
it,
way
you
Diablo
open
works.
up.
You click, you move there, and you
And-
you swing along the way.
It depends on the game.
Yeah.
So I do like ones where you have point focus because again it eliminates the movement.
Yeah.
The Wands game does the same thing. You have teleport spells, so you don't actually walk.
It's
spot
kinda
to spot.
like that.
You teleport from area to area, and it makes the movement feel very realistic. in the
It's
game,
like
right?
that. I mean,
without having to track your movement with the room sensors.
sometimes you need to run. You know.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
you're going thump thump.
I gotta go!
But it is pretty cool when you're like searching for ammo, like you can open up like car doors and stuff, and you're looking inside the car. It's really cool
Yeah.
because it knows you're looking inside the car, so you see inside the car when you stick your head in there. That's
That's
pretty damn cool. So
And then,
it was
weirdly
worth it.
enough, when another guy comes by and starts hitting your head,
Yes, and you feel it.
Is it just me, or is it becoming more and more common for like zombie survival video games to like use words or imagery that are evocative of a fucking sunrise? Like,
I don't know. That is weird.
I mean, Daisy. You know, whatever.
Dead zombies.
Yeah, I feel like
I just call it
there's-
Daisy, you know, and then I feel
Right,
like
Daisy.
it's flowers.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your hand. Sorry.
I agree though.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me or if that's becoming a trend, but it's like, hey, why?
I'm sure they have their reason.
Yeah.
All right, what else did you get, Rob?
N++, which is a sequel to N, which was originally a freeware game, and it was in Flash, and then they ported it to everything because it was super popular. It's a really basic side-scrolling collect 'em up. Fun though, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's overpriced in my opinion. I think it should be like a $3 game. It was $7 on sale. It's usually $14. But you know what? I mean, I'm hard on developers when they overcharge. I think most of the time they're not. I just think N+, it's basically the same engine with the same stuff. But level design's really good. So
You know,
I'm not gonna fault it too much, and I did buy it. So
you know, I think to your earlier point that as far as indie game and stuff, you know, that kind of thing, I think phone games have trained us even more to like, you know.
yeah.
We're
yeah.
getting ripped off if we paid
Right.
$3 for a game, and it's like, you
Yeah.
know the amount of work that went into that?
Yeah, I didn't feel like it added enough to the mix that it warranted like a full price release game. I mean, the original was like $10, and I was fine with that. At 15 is a little high, but
But
at
that's
7,
not
it's a good game. I mean, you're gonna have fun with it. So that's
Well,
more than,
and inflation.
and that's more than I've had like with some games. I mean, so
Right.
I give it a
I
pass.
paid
on that.
50.
I don't regret buying it.
You know, price does not guarantee
Yeah.
fun. You know,
You
I
paid
paid
$50 and it
and
sucks.
hated it,
Yeah.
and paid $4 and loved it. So
Agreed. I got the Homeworld Remastered Collection, which I never played Homeworld before until now. It's good. It's a
What
good
is
game.
it?
That is it's a action RPG with spaceships. It's really good.
That sounds
By the way,
great.
you might want to pick it up because it's really good. It's an
Yeah,
old
me
game,
too,
but it's
yeah.
been remastered. Remember we were talking about that earlier? That's the game I've been playing. It looks good. It plays good. It's a fun game. It's difficult enough too because it's
Holy
old school.
shit, Sierra.
It's
Jesus.
an old school game. It's really good though. It's
Sierra's
enjoyable.
done a lot of remasters.
But they've remastered the crap out of it.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was worth it.
I love, you know, I mean, just going back a little bit on the Wii, I bought Tecmo Bowl reskinned, and it was fun because you could like hit a button and flip between the old school graphics and the new school.
Okay, that's
I like that. I like when they do that.
Wow. Gearbox did this?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's solid enough.
I mean, I
They made a
like
sequel to
basically
it. I don't know
everything
how
they've
good
done.
that is, but it's a good game.
what else?
Grip, it's a post-apocalyptic racing game. Not finished yet. It's in beta. It's good. I liked it too. I had a lot of fun with it. Deadfall Adventures. I can't remember what that is, but I wanted it for the longest time, and then I bought it and didn't play it yet. The
Did your
Weaponographist.
email tell you it was on sale?
Yeah, it did. Here we go. Weaponographist. It's a roguelike. I didn't like it that much. Redout. I'm not
Well,
gonna
it
say a
sounds
lot
like it
about
was a rogue dislike.
Yeah. Redout. Racing game. VR capable.
Ooh.
Effing great. By the way, pick that one up. It kind of scared me
Oh.
because you're going really fast.
Redout?
And it's called Redout, and
It gave you the
it's like
feeling?
Wipeout. It's like a Wipeout.
It
See-
gave you the
I think
feeling
that's
of how
right.
fast
it-
sequel.
Controller?
I used the Xbox 360 controller
Okay.
with it. Well, I used the Xbox One controller with it because one comes with the
you
damn
feel like you
Oculus.
got the,
Right.
to the speed feel.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I mean,
But
most
you
of
go
us-
upside down. You know, you're looping and you're on high tracks. You're like, huh, fuck.
I mean, most of us have gone probably 100. But when you start getting into that 150, 170, that's a speed most of us don't understand.
I love when he says that. Most of us in this room have gone 100. I don't know if most people have. I accidentally did 110 once on the way back to Darlene's we were dating. And that was in an escort. Beat freaking that! I was like nailed. I looked down. I like heading back from Darlene's and I had to get home because I was like really late. And her dad was really coming home, so I wanted to clear that house. And I'm like, yeah. I like looked down and the needles just whoop, buried him.
It's like struggling to break off.
I misjudged kilometers per hour when I was in Europe. I was doing 160, which I guess is like 90 something.
Yes!
Like I thought it was like 80 or 75 or something. In a Skoda.
Skoda? You were in a Skoda.
Yeah. Skoda Fabia.
Yeah,
So that's probably on the par of it.
that's like being in a skateboard. With it.
So were you driving in a car that only had kilometers per hour on the speedometer, but it was miles an hour was the speed limit?
No, it's
At least in the
it
US we have
said
both.
120 on the.
Yeah, 120. So.
On the-
So,
kilometers per hour.
so basically, we're making the active choice to go 40 kilometers an hour over the speed limit.
I was just keeping up with traffic.
Video.
The guys are right.
Is that how it goes in Europe?
and then
Occasionally you'd see like this BMW doing like, if I'm doing 150, 160, that guy's got to be doing like 180.
and then I just started.
Out of nowhere.
Like
Like,
they are.
I better be over to the right lane. Because over there, they don't move for you. They'll just.
Guys, Games and Beer, Speed Edition.
All right, we probably should start wrapping this up.
All right, let me go through.
I'm having fun.
Because I went nuts. I got Fruit Ninja VR. Didn't even play it.
Nice.
You
It sounded
don't
promising,
get to
though.
over 2,000 by not going nuts.
That's
After
true.
a Steam sale.
That's true. Shadow Warrior 2, loved Shadow Warrior, man, and I love the original one. So there was an original, a remake of Shadow Warrior, which
Shadow
is
Warrior?
hilarious. It was made on the Duke Nukem engine originally, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it was like
3D Realm.
it was like the Japanese version, of Duke Nukem. It was
Is that
good.
your
It was
Duke
really
Nukem
good.
homage
work.
sign over there?
Yeah,
That's-
totally. Got Overload, by the way, which was made by the Descent devs. It's basically a spiritual successor to Descent. It is great. I recommend it. It's not done yet though. So you end up playing either against bots or online. But both are actually fun, and I am not generally. I mean, I'm mixed between online and offline gaming. That kind of game I generally don't like to play online, but fun. So it's all right. The Haunted, Hell's Reach. Oh God, that shit. What's that game we tried to play like 3 or 4 times?
Oh, God.
God mode.
All right, so it's like a bad God mode.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I love God mode, and I just don't love it online.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
Yeah, because it doesn't fucking work all the time.
Yeah, well, Haunted Hell's Reach is just broken from the belly up. But I only paid $1 for it, so I don't care. Streets of Rogue. Come on, man! It's a roguelike beat 'em up. I have not played it yet, but it is so on my short list. Streets of Rogue. Who the hell came up with that name? That is like, I kind of want to get them on the show. We're gonna have to try and get them.
Yeah,
on the
if they'll
show.
come on the
Let's
show.
try and get those guys on
Streets
the
of
show.
Rogue.
Yeah,
Fucking
we gotta get them on the show. Great.
It's online play. Everyone will get one light.
Yeah. Woo! But it is. It's a roguelike beat 'em up, so I cannot wait to play
That's
that.
fucking hilarious.
Everybody in the entire game is a real person.
You're gonna lose at this. You're gonna lose it.
It's all like hackers. Battlezone 98 Redux. This got hugely good reviews, and I couldn't afford it back in the day. But you know, when it's $5 on Steam, okay, grabbed it. The Enchanted Cave 2. That was kind of a shit box. Didn't like it that much. It is another roguelike. There's a lot of crap roguelikes out there. There's a lot of great ones, but there's a lot of crap. And finally, Sky Rogue, which is not a roguelike, and I did not think it was when I bought it. Sky Rogue is kind of an old school, minimal polygon shoot 'em up. It is good. It is really, really
Why is it
enjoyable.
not roguelike?
It has nothing to do with roguelike. You get multiple lines.
So it was
And
more of
nothing
a,
roguelike.
it was more of a character.
I don't think they were
Hey,
thinking about
look at
that.
this rogue like Han Solo.
I'm trying to remember what it's. You know, it's like what you kind of remember those. You know, those early shoot 'em ups where you're flying around shooting crap.
Yeah,
And
sure.
You thought they were so great, and then you go back to them and there's stuttery messes. Well, this is it without the stuttery mess. This is what you thought it was like when you were playing it. It's really fun, really. Highly recommended, inexpensive. It took me forever to find it on sale. I waited until it was on sale, and finally it was on sale. Got the summer sale.
Summer
Oops.
sale.
Could be stale, too.
Summer sale. And yeah, I liked it a lot. So good stuff. Really happy with it. And that is it for this summer sale for me, unless it started on the 21st, in which case I got Nets matching up, which is a dual stick shooter, and it is Aspen. I think it's a roguelike too, but it is. Don't care. don't care. You don't care. It is good too. It is a beautiful game. Number one, it's just one of the most attractive games I've seen recently, at least as far as the dual stick shooter goes. It's Smash TV meets Robotron because it's got kind of that guttural feel of Robotron, yet it has like all the crazy crap of Smash TV. I really highly recommend it. I can do a video on that. That one's so good. It is
What's it
really.
called?
It's dead freaking. No, it's called Dead Sexy. Hey, look, an item on my. It's called Deus Machina. Yeah, it's good. It is really good. Get your joystick out. I mean, you're gonna be dual sticking the hell out of it all night. I did. I played it the first time I played it, and I don't have time to play games. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm kind of busy lately.
A little bit.
I've been showing up to a lot. I played it for like 5 hours straight. The first time I played it, I just like could not put. Darling was pissed. It's like, come to bed. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm like, oh, it is so hard. It's so fun. It's so beautiful. It's just, I have nothing but good to say about that game. That's it.
All right, Rob, take us
I
up.
have an update.
Oh,
I bought a game on the summer Steam sale. Has something to do with Mordor or something.
okay, me too. Okay, yeah, we both picked it up.
All right, so Jonas,
So,
$8 so far.
No, $12. You bought it.
Oh, yeah, $12.
And if you don't end up liking it, don't bitch to me about it. Cause
No, I think it's a game that's been on my list.
You
of
did
like,
kinda
something
say
I
it
wanted
was
to
good.
play, but,
I
like,
really like it. I
What-
haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting close.
So now we're going to what have you been playing? We just heard what Rob's been playing.
and I've heard it's not a super long. It's not like a 80-hour game. It's like the campaign's not. It's good, but it's not
if
like,
you
like
do-
50 hours. Or
If you
can
do
read
every
like
side
side,
mission.
close in on 40.
With Jonas,
40.
But you could probably pretty easy breeze through it in 10 hours. If
Yeah,
you want to
that's
really
fine.
have fun with it and make that game your bitch, you're going to be spending 30 to 40 hours on it though. But it's
Side
it's
missions?
really good. Yeah, with the side missions and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If
Kill
you
the
want
rats.
to go from like, wow, fighting an orc is pretty hard to I'm a literal god, then you're going to want to put a little time into it.
Hey, that's what I did on Fable 2.
Yeah.
I became a god. It was
Hang around making.
And then I just went around after I had my Halo, and I've talked about this before. Then I went around and just killed everyone in the village.
This is why we
Power
don't want Larry to get
corrupts.
too good.
This is true.
Power corrupts.
And Larry, it corrupts.
absolutely.
And my Steam friend list just updated me that like everyone has Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah! Hey, all your friends have it!
Fucking finally, buddy? Yeah!
It's pretty good. All right, Rob, take us
So
out.
that is the end of the Shadow of Mordor show. Next week, by the way, we are going to have an
Enjoy my
all
comments.
Larry episode of Guys, Games, and Beer. It's nothing but Larry. 'Cause
Nothing
we're going
but
to take a
Larry.
little break for a week and masturbate to VR porn.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, all the wonderful people I met and interviewed at Too Many Games in Philadelphia. We're going to stitch all those together, and that's going to be our wonderful
And I looked through it, and it looks pretty darn
Yes. So
solid.
check it out. Some really
Pretty
great
happy with it,
interviews
so.
next week. That'll be on. That'll air next Thursday. We're not going to do a live broadcast on Tuesday, so check us out when we drop on Thursday.
Yep.
All
I might
right.
stream it, though, if I'm feeling up to it.
Oh, all right.
If I'm feeling up to it.
All right. So maybe there will be a stream.
Oh, and if I may, I actually started a new streaming channel
Woo!
on YouTube
Wow.
called Stream Trek. I
He's
basically
streaming Star Trek movies. No.
well, I mean that would be something. It actually has nothing to
Yeah,
do with Star Trek because there are like
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 good Star Trek games ever. So, but I'm basically just going back and playing games that a lot of people have already played for no reason other than I find it entertaining to do so. I basically just riff on the game as I play it. So if that's your deal, then you know maybe.
And again, one more time, the YouTube channel is.
It's Stream Trek. I don't have a unique URL for it because I don't have 100 subscribers.
We'll link it.
But,
We'll link it, yes.
Yeah, we'll link it up on the page and come
if
check
you-
it out. I've got one 1 hour video on there. My sessions are probably going to end up being longer than that because Mass Effect is a 30 to 40 hour game the way that I play it. So I'm going to need to do it more than 1 hour at a time.
If you happen to go back and play the Jeopardy game, you don't want the in-game Larry because he's a freaking genius.
Is that from the conversation?
Just like the real life Larry.
That's
That's
right.
right.
All right, finish taking us out.
All right, you can check us out at www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Of course, the home of the Guys Games and Beer Network. If you are a Facebooker, you should definitely check us out because we're on all week at facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer, on Twitter at guysgamesbeer. Of course, free games are being given away tomorrow.
Right,
So
because
be ready for
we're a
that.
day late on actually the broadcast because of the 4th of July.
And
We're
a
gonna-
dollar short.
yeah, well, that's the case too. We are definitely going to give away a free game tomorrow, or maybe a couple. Check us out tomorrow on Twitter.
Yep, thank you very much for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks, but you'll have Larry to visit with next week. It's going to be great.
And keep
really, I've watched part of it. It's really good. So he's got a lot of interviews with a lot of cool developers and stuff you haven't seen before. I didn't know most of them, so I'm really impressed. So check that out next week. I will see you guys, and bye.